Hello there. Today's Friday, May the 9th. It's 10:03 in the morning. It is 11 degrees. Start with this. One of the best things I did in the last few years was I got rid of my subscriptions. Netflix, Prime. Those are the only two I had. What a waste of time watching all that crap. Not that I watch that much. It's a bad habit though. So I'm back in Canada, and honestly I'm sleeping better here than I did in Taiwan. Getting a solid 8 hours sleep, whereas you may remember in Taiwan I'd only get about 6 or so. So that's weird. I don't know if it's the quietness or the comfortable bed, or maybe it's just the jet lag and recuperating from the travel. But in Taiwan, I would knock myself out. Let's go in here. Every day with exercise, either hiking or biking or walking or some combination of both of those or all of those. So you'd think I'd sleep better in Taiwan than I sleep here, but not the case. Sleep is very restorative though. I don't mind sleep. I have no, well, you know, I talk about sleep and napping a lot here, so you know how I feel. What was in there? This mall has always got something going on, some kind of construction. So another change between Canada and Taiwan is laundry. In Taiwan I do my laundry every 4 or 5 days. Sometimes every 3 days. But in Canada I do it every 10 days or so. One of the reasons is I have more clothing here, so I can last longer. But the other reason is that the washer I have in Taiwan is so small. It's just a European kitchen style washer, whereas here it's your North American size. So just like, Parkinson's law, that work expands to fill time. It seems there should be some kind of law for laundry, that laundry day extends based on the size of your washing machine. I call that Bob's Law for now, unless something better comes up. Here's Waterloo Town Square. The third difference is books. I've finished 2 books already since I've been here, and I've started 2 more. I started one and gave up, and then I started another one yesterday. In Taiwan, I read a book when I first got there and I didn't read again. Canada, I read a book a week, a book every 4 or 5 days. That's weird. I have a much more sedentary life in Canada. I had a note overnight regarding having advertising on this channel, or lack thereof, and how much they liked it, that there were no ads in the middle. Frankly, I like it too. I liked YouTube much better before there was advertising. And the truth is, I can't put ads on because I'm not monetized yet. I'll need 815 more subscribers and 3,640 more watch hours before I can before I can monetize. I don't know if I will. I kind of like it the way it is. And frankly, I monetized Bob's Utopia. I looked it up this morning. Made $1,734.60 in about 18 months. On average, that means about $100 a month, or like $3 a day, which makes sense because in Taiwan it essentially bought me breakfast every day. That I'm into the wind. Let's go this way so I'm not into the wind. That would be enough to, that'd be reason enough to monetize, so I could have breakfast every day in Taiwan. But no ads means that we can just enjoy the peace and simplicity of the content without any interruptions. Thinking of making a playlist, so you can just hit the playlist and play them all one after another. It'd certainly be great for putting you off to La La Land. I really like this format. Just so little effort. I take a photo of myself, a selfie, and then I record for about 10 minutes, and then I upload it directly from my phone. The whole thing takes less than 30 minutes from start to finish. What could be easier than that? That's not deserved to be monetized. And I'm really glad that I started this channel when I was still in Taiwan, because I would probably hesitate, I would probably procrastinate and not start it in Canada, and I'd overthink it and think, it's too boring, no one's going to watch it, why bother? Truth is, a month ago I was getting about 30 views per video, and now already I'm over 100 views per video, which is shocking because there's no big revelations here, not a lot of excitement. I've also noticed that my YouTube feed, there's a lot more ads in Canada than there were in Taiwan. Different kinds of ads too. So AdSense or whoever serves up those ads knows where I am and serves up the according ads accordingly. More ads, more boring ads. It's funny when you switch back and forth between countries, the funny things you notice. You notice that YouTube is watching you, watching where you are. So I'm not getting as much Chinese news feeds in my channel either, in my YouTube homepage. And somebody asked me if I still paint every day, and I do. I don't actually paint every day, but I paint on a regular basis. It'd be so nice if people signaled. So I'm trying to cross this street. Now this guy signals. The UPS guy, he's a professional driver. But back to art. It's like this thing. It's like this website. You try to draw a straight line, but the real art is in the crooked lines. You try to do a YouTube channel, and you end up doing something that's a little bit different than you first imagined. You just have to accept life's randomness with grace. All right, I guess that's enough random thoughts for today. Thank you for joining me. Leave your questions and comments below. I'll see you tomorrow.